This is what we play for. This is what we want to call. Hi, everybody. She's Cheryl. I'm James. Welcome to this EASHL playoff matchup. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. Puck is dropped and this playoff battle is underway. New York's looking to break out of their own end. They've got numbers here. Rust's got it along the boards. Great hits up played with the stick by Ranger. Baton Rouge has got it in their own zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. The Ravens play it along the boards. Coming to the front of the net. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Baton Rouge is trying to make something. Oh! What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. The call and no rest for the weary here as the defenders will be forced to stay out.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Gilmore's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Both teams readying here for the faceoff. McCallum's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. Quick feed down low. Back is setting up against the wall. Grabbed along the board by McCallum. Dumps the puck in. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Tremendous hip check on the play. Rust's got it in the corner. Unloads one. Too much traffic in the lane. Great pressure on the offensive end. Scores! Oh, what a show!
Things that go well on this goal, James. And how about the spacing? You have to know where you are on the ice and where your opponent is to be able to deliver a poke check that works. This is absolutely perfect, and he's able to jump on the puck, transition, go the other way for the tally.
New York's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Well, now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
He got all of that hit on the play. Baton Rouge has got the puck along the wall. The Ravens take it from the side. Into the corner of the attacking area. On the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. And it's a quick pass to McCallum. Makes his presence known on the ice. Great read by Ranger. The Ravens will play it in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Slides the puck to Rust. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Scores! Oh! Moonlight strikes.
They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it. They could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out. And it winds up in the back of the net.
Getting into the later stages of this period, New York's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Puck picked up by Pepin. Tries tries to feed it over to Backus. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Tries to get it to Cheese. Moving into the attacking zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Moose freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Quick pass to McCallum. Quick pass to McLean. Tosses it to Backus. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and come right late here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Well, if you're going to pick off a puck, you got to be close enough to the play, and you have to have a sense of anticipation, know where it's going to be going. And he does that beautifully and is able to finish it off with some pretty nice finesse.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
That news is not...
What a goal by Moonlight!
You always need players that will fight to get to the middle of the ice and pay the price to be in the interior. And as a result, this goal comes off of hard work.
New York's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Puck picked up by Rust. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent...
Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Quick feed to McCallum. She handles the pass. The Ravens carried along the wall. Easy with the glove. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Well, we all know in playoffs that the ice closes up quickly. It can feel real small out there, and so you got to find ways to create your space. And that's a huge hit right there, sending a message, trying to open up ice and open up space.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Puck grab by McCallum. Launches it from the point, and that doesn't reach the net. Oh, and a great defensive play there.
Baton Rouge has been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Baton Rouge has shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. On the attack along the boards. Look at this, a little juke and driving on the attack.
Great move to create space in the O-zone.
Oh, wow. Oh, they completely lost the shot. Here they come on the attack. Moves it to the plane. And they send it right back to him. Takes a shot. Fantastic save.
Gilmore's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Here's a chance. He scores. He did it. He hits the hat trick.
Well, they're going to need a plushy plow here, James, because the fans have thrown them all on the ice right now. There'll be a stoppage in play, but you got to love the energy coming from the fans. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Puck scooped up by Pepin. New York's looking to break out. Puck knocked loose in neutral zone. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. And that's off a stick. Here's a short pass to Rust. Dances around the defender. Look out. Scores! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
New York's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And you've got an intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
Gilmore's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Rust's been the premier threat on the ice tonight here, James. When the puck has been on his stick, he has had finish and he has made things happen. I don't think the goaltender or the other team has an answer to solve him right now. He's got Hattie in this game, and he may not be done. Rangers, the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
McCallum's won the draw, and look to set up. Makes the save! Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. The Pizza Roll's looking against the half wall. Oh, what a great glove save on the play! New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Fires it. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. down. One more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
New York's been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on them.
Popping bottles for a Selly.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top shutter shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Puck sent over to McQueen. And now it's grabbed by McCallum. Looking to make something happen to the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by McQueen. Oh, here we go. Takes it over. Scores and make it a 1-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James. They've been playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. Baton Rouge has got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming. They've got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace. McQueen's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the hattie.
4 pass on the play and the puck leaves the zone. Rangers stick handling in his own zone. Tries to get it over to McCallum. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. Rust's got it in the defensive end. Baton Rouge has got the puck along the wall. The Ravens play it along the wing. Locks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Comes up with a stop. Scooped up along the wall by McQueen.
McQueen's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Slides into McCallum. The Pizza Rolls gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck. The Ravens gain control of it. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
McQueen's the real competitor out there, James. I mean, he got injured somewhere on this shift as you look at this last replay. And then he's all laboring, but he doesn't want to put his team in a bad spot. Wants to make sure he gets a right change at the right time.
A critical draw here. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, wow, another big hit, and guess who's on it again?
No surprise here. We've been watching it since puck drop, and the opponent can feel him coming every single time. Man, is he throwing his weight around.
Slides the puck across to McCallum. Sends a pass over. Along the half wall with the puck. Taken by McCallum. That's not going to fool him. Gilmore's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been... one of their best players all night, a reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save, it's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Baton Rouge has got possession of the puck. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James? And he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. Well, I think they're hearing footsteps out there, James. I mean, you look up and you see him barreling down on you. You know the physicality and how engaged he is with using his body, and he does exactly that. Separates body from puck, and then is creative enough to make a play for that goal. I'd be running.
Baton Rouge's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important to have their opponent on their heels.
Good hit to pump him off the puck. Baton Rouge has got a hold of it against the wall. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Chance in front. Oh, gets it. Hits him with his glove and it keeps out.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Too much congestion in front. Puck picked up by Pepin. The Pizza Rolls will play for the defensive zone. Shot along the wall. Standing tall with the save. Angles it over to McQueen. Unable to reach that one. Well, there you go. We played 60 minutes of regulation hockey, and we still don't have a decisive winner, so we're going to get a little bonus time. It's overtime. Buckle up. Get ready, because OT is next. Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. The puck is dropped. Call it now. Who's the OT hero? Couldn't catch up to that pass. Hits up along the wall by Rust. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with a hip check. Nice feet. A chance to end it. Comes up with the stop. Scores! Good night, OT winner. Wow, did they work for that one tonight. Cebulski, Cheryl Pounder, welcome to this EASHL matchup. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did. Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
With possession along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Scores! What a shot!
Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. An electric atmosphere here tonight for this EASHL playoff showdown. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. We are underway, and such a slim margin for error when we're in the playoffs. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with
of these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Gets a piece of it with the chopper.
Well, her eyes are always scanning, and her body is following here, and she has to make an instinctual save at the last second, and she gets it.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Bowers crossed the line and is on the attack now. Oh, the razzle-dazzle! Shuts him down.
Well, there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride, and you can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Blocked in traffic. With authority.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Puck grab by Backus. The pizza roll's taken along the wall. Denies that opportunity. Lights him up into the boards. Big time stop there. Patrick's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
We always talk about regular season play and playoff season play, right? You know that it's going to be different. It's a harder, it's a heavier style, which is why you need certain components within your team, the physical style of play, to be able to be successful. That hit right there is telltale that they came ready to play.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We're still scoreless. Delayed penalty coming up here. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Big hit, and that frees up possession. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The pizza rolls are off to the box. Interference the call.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
Hammers it on net. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Another face-off looming here on this power play. New York's got it in the defensive zone. Cheese is lugging the puck, trying to get it out of their own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
He's going to get this on and off of his stick on the backhand in a hurry here, James. Really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
The Tigers have to be feeling good about themselves after getting on the board first here.
I like the tempo, especially in the latter half of this period, James. They've had more speed, more urgency to their game, and they're rewarded with that goal.
Bowers moving the puck through his own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Bowers known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Fearless, totally fearless on the block. And he takes the pass. Shot! Stones him on the play. Moves the puck across to Backus. Unloads from the blue line. Oh, and she denies that one. What a shot! And that's taken away in the offensive end by Rust.
Got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Feeds it over to Rust. And serves up a little knock on the play. Goes full circle with the puck. Grabs it in his own end. And he slides it quickly to Backus. Loses the coverage there. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the official set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
New York's giving up way too much opportunity off the rush here. I mean, they've got to find a way to have heavy back pressure, but you're not going to have it when you get caught 3 deep.
Backus carries the puck in his own zone, and they get the puck out. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Here's a shot. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a T. The captain capitalizes.
It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter. But what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
The Tigers win the faceoff at center. Gains the zone through the middle. Spooner's got it against the boards. Sends the pass down low. Trying to clear. And that clearing attempt is blocked.
Now, you got to get this one out. There's no question about it, James, because now you wind up back in your zone with a tired group.
And that pulls off a player. Levels them with the hit. The Pizza Rolls have it now. And that's broken up. Works it across to Spooner. Moves inside. And he catches that one with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Toronto's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Great poke check on the reach. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, he absolutely crushed him in the corner. And now he moves it quickly to Spooner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Dismissed that chance. New York's gained possession. Moves it quickly over to Rust. Takes that pass back to the point. Here he is on the redirect. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. The Pizza Rolls have it against the wall. They've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. There's a save. Gains the zone from the right. Toronto's got the puck. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. Well, he had me fooled. He had the goaltender fooled. Thought he might be shooting, but instead he pulls off the deke, gets the goalie to bite, and then slides it in right by the post.
Toronto's in cruise control here late in period number 2 as they lead by a wide margin. Here's a shot, and he puts that one aside with ease.
Gilmore's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Quick pass to Bauer. Knocks him into the boards. From point to they score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. Well, this is just a fabulous shot, James. And the goaltender, he was flashing the leather. Everyone knows that he's got a quick glove. Wasn't quick enough this time.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. Dropped him in the open ice. And he's knocked off the puck there. And you're in the final minute of the second. Pass to the paint. Toronto's got it in their own end with time against them. He's got a step. Poked away the table piece off.
Well, this is extremely high-risk play, James, but the reward was also
EASHL, and this place is rocking. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. Let's go. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. There's the whistle, icing the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Shores won the draw here in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Takes a shot. Scores! Right on target. Wow.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle pops. Well, two things need to happen to execute a one-timer perfectly. You have to have the pass, and you have to have the time. You can't be over-anxious. That's the first thing. And second thing, you can't over-rotate. He's perfect with both, and he finds the back of the net.
Columbus has the game's first goal. They look good these early minutes here. What are they doing that you like here, Cheryl?
Well, I love the mindset. It's not sit back, it's attack. And you may be in someone else's barn, and that's fine. But you want to send a clear message that you're in this to play, and they've done that at the onset of this period.
Made that stop. Columbus has it in the defensive end. The Pizza Rolls get a hold of the puck. Cheese has got it now deep inside his own end. Puck picked up in the open ice. And he sidesteps the check there. Dumps it in. Columbus has the puck. Here's a chance on the attack. Huge steal in his own end. Carries it in. Puts it up. What a break for the goaltender as it goes off the inside post and stays out. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. New York's won the draw.
You may have to stop the goal. I think you did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Columbus plays the puck along the boards. Quick pass across to Rust. And he takes the feed. Backes looks around. Gets in front. Lays the body. The Pizza Wolves gain possession along the wall. And he makes a save. Stars! Dancing in the moonlight. Look who it is.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
New York's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Passes it over! Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Here's a chance! Columbus looks to break out in their own end. New York's got the puck. Takes the feed. Hard hit, frees up the puck. And he slides it quickly to shore. From the left side, moves it up ahead. The Blue Jackets grab possession of the puck. Oh, that was like a car crash. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off a stick. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out.
A save is a save, James, and this one rattles off of his cage, and that's going to be a tough one, especially years ago. I'm telling you, the Masks are a lot better today.
And that one stopped. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. There's a jolt of energy they need. Shot! And not much on that one. And he shuts the door again. Gilmore's going to hang on for a whistle.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, saying that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Turn that chance aside. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the zone. Sends it in front, and that's blocked in front. Can't hang
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Draws to the sweet spot, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And a great save.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Now a quick pass to Nash. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The pizza rolls have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play units.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Sends the puck across. Oh, he stumps him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Gilmore's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And it's a quick pass to Frank. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, this is just a perfectly placed slap shot, James, and he's got all the time in the world to walk into it, load and explode, and he beats the goaltender's stick side.
Long lead pass into the open ice. Makes a save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Columbus is trying to build on that 1-goal lead. And they win the draw here in their own end. Quick feed to Rust. Quick shot! Denies him! He got all of it! Headman pass. Moves it to shore. Here's a chance to the middle! Oh, and he keeps it here. New York's grabbed a hold of the puck. Shot! And there's a stop as he kicks it away. Perfectly executed. Hip kick there. Shores got him in the offensive zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Pepin. Here's an off-man rush.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. With some really great puck movement and speed to the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James, and then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Grabs the puck at center. Can't connect on the shot. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Fires it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Here he is in front. Big time stop.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And a little body contact on that play. Takes it at center. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. From the point, they take control of it. Takes the feed at the point. Picks up the puck in his own end. And now it's over to Rust. Shakes loose. The Alpha Dog leads. It's Moonlight.
This is just a fantastic fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice, and he trusts his edge. Is he invading the defender to come and overplay? He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That is a tough play.
The Pizza Rolls are in the driver's seat now with that one-goal lead and timing, Cheryl. Late here in this period, that's huge.
That's a huge booster for them, James, not only in terms of their confidence, but also the recognition of where they are heading into the intermission. Now it's about staying aggressive, but managing the puck. They need good blue line decisions.
Rust's got the puck. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. That'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Columbus hasn't had many shots in the game, and they find themselves still within striking distance to get the equalizer in this third period here, James. So they've got to change their mindset. They've got to be on the attack, not sitting back on their heels. It's time for the final push if they want to get back in this one.
New York's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Columbus looks to go on the attack. Oh, he's cooking now! Oh, what a save in front!
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and gets that high-danger shot off.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. New York's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Nice job tying up his opponent. Backus works the puck in his own zone. Shot! And he usually stops that one. Slides it diagonally to Shore. And that's picked off. And makes the routine save. Picked up along the boards by Rust. The Blue Jackets are on the attack. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Takes a shot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Pizza Rolls have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Play back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. Nice zone entry from the left.
Now the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
And he denied him there. Does it again with the stop.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding with a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
How did he stop that one?
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Shore. Pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
I played with so many different leaders over the course of my career, James, and some use words and some use action, and this is actionable right now. Getting out there, working hard, paying the price, and getting it done on the score sheet.
Columbus hadn't let being down deter them at all, and they get that payoff goal, and they are all tied up.
Yeah, they might have been trailing, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with their game plan. They've been a truck, a freight train here at the latter half of the third period, and they're rewarded with a goal.
And that's blocked in traffic. Here we go, odd-man rush here. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper.
I'd say yes, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Shuts him down. Columbus plays it along the wing. Here's a shot. Spencer scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Columbus has gone up by 1 here in period number 3. Does this change their approach now? Do they sit back? Do they push forward? What do you got?
Well, I think it's a balancing act, no question about it, because you have to be able to attack. You have to press. You want to make sure you're pushing and closing on your opponent quickly. You don't want to give him much time with that puck, James, but you also have to be defensively responsible. You can't give up any opportunities the other way. Nash has been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, 6 on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Rust won the faceoff. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And they turn it over in the neutral zone.
Columbus has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Blue Jackets are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. The Pizza Rolls win the draw on their own end. Handles it along the blue line. Oh! Blocked as it goes off the outside of the post. And we will play for that one.
I know it's on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
And the puck hops out of the offensive breakaway with an empty net. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. Now you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Here we go, one-man rush. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Pepe's got it along the wing. Moves it in front. And he opts to backtrack here at the play. Great reach with the stick by Pepe. Let's move to the middle. And that chance is blocked. Taken along the wall by Shore. And now it's taken by Rush. Oh, he got a little sliver on it, and it stays out.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Columbus played a game here tonight that my broadcast partner likes to call a safe one. Is that fair?
It is very fair. You get up in the first, you have the lead, and then you hold on for dear life here, James. But you have
NHL playoffs. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. One will try to move on while the other has a different agenda. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped in. Here we go in this playoff contest. Gilmore's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Gilmore's taking it from his own end. Scoops up the puck here. Can't get a hold of that pass. Tries to feed it over to Kaprizov. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. New York's got it in their own zone. Fires it. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Takes the puck. Idaho's got the puck against the boards. Quick feed down low. Can't keep a hold of it. Feeds it down low. Drills him.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that. Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Aces take possession off the faceoff. The Pizza Rolls move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought that was the icebreaker, but he missed the net.
Now, yeah, and that would have been the game's first goal. They did a great job of working to position, getting the opportunity. You got to find a way to at least hit the net.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Sting with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a pounder goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive and he gets the original shot off. This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal. This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
Idaho's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. Slides the puck over. The Aces gain control of the puck. And that's just out of reach. And there we go. Icing is the call. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Idaho's won the defensive zone draw.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Right in the low slot. Big save.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
The Aces will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Dished on over to Kaprizov. What a steal in his own end. across the line and on the attack down the right side. Idaho's got the puck in their own end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Shot! Oh, and he gets all of it with the great kick save on the play. Rocks him. Here's a short pass to Knight. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Receives the pass. From off the wall and onto a stick. And one last save. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sabalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Pizza Rolls need to find their legs, James. There's been no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game. They've had zero possession time. They've got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. And that's a great hits-up play by Gilmore.
New York's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Idaho's on the attack. Complete that. Looks to get the puck over to Backus. Gives up the body for the block. Idaho's got a hold of the puck. Dishes it off. Moves it quickly over to Rust. Here they come on the attack. Feeds it over on the attack. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Idaho's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he slides it quickly to Knight. Sends it over. Huge steal in his own end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. And he takes the feed. Idaho's going to play it from the corner. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Aces will play it against the boards. Idaho's got it along the wall. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Here he is in close. Denies him.
Wagner's able to deny that scoring chance right in the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, he gets some rubber on that.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Pizza Rolls look to start the transition game. Feeds it to Rust. Here's a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. The Aces gain control of the puck against the wall. Loses his balance on the play. Idaho's got the puck in the defensive end. Steps inside the line. And that's offside, stopping the play. In the final moments of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Takes the pass. Moves around along the half wall. Sends it out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Idaho's got the puck in the corner. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Stopped it with the power. Wow.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Great positioning in the defensive end. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Final frame is underway here. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
New York's got to find a way to manage the puck and do something with it here, James. You just look at the possession numbers, and they are way too low and really tell the story of this game while they're trailing. They have to have urgency. They've got to be on point on the puck and then take it to the net.
Here's a shot that makes the save. Idaho's got it from behind the net. Angles it over to Knight. Handles the pass. Denied by the puck stopper. Wagner's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Idaho's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Quick pass to Backus. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Passes it in front. And that's stopped. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Idaho's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. The Pizza Rolls win the defensive zone faceoff. New York's through center and now in the offensive end. Quick feed to Backus. And he was ready for that save. And he takes the dish. Idaho's got the puck against the half wall. Sends it down low. Into the corner now. Idaho's got the puck along the wall. Here he is, wristed on net. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Idaho's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Here's the whistle as the play was offside. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Idaho's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. On the attack along the boards. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. They've got numbers. The Pizza Rolls have the puck in the corner. Slides it across. Back at the point, they set it up. The Aces have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Cheese is going to play it against the half wall. Solid hit on the play. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Wagner.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save. Kaprizov's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally. Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
And now he moves it quickly to Kaprizov. The Aces played along the boards. Idaho's got it in their own zone. Works it across tonight. New York's gained possession along the boards. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Oh, and that closes him off against the wall. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Chance, and that goes off a body. Oh, look at this. Pokes it away in his own end. Great stick work as he pokes it away. Idaho's got it against the boards. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hit check. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet, saluting their team on a job well done.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
Are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Wins the iron!
The Aces are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out. And this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
And we are all over with this one tonight. A shutout victory evens the series. This is your kind of hockey, isn't it, Pounder?
I love it, you know, just looking back at your goaltender, knowing that they're making the difference and then giving you the confidence to play in front of them. And anytime you're in a series or in a big game, your goaltender has to be clutch.
are ready. It's playoff time here in the EASHL. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. Can't wait for this. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Playoff hockey, dare I say it's the most wonderful time of the year. Gets the puck in deep. Moves it to Gilmore. And he slides it quickly to Rust. Handles the puck. Oh, he just got enough of that. Scores! What a goal by Moonlight!
Well, lack of coverage here, and as a result, there is a goal scored against them, James, but it's all about wandering outside the middle of the ice. You know that you always have to protect the middle. You want to make sure that you're only giving up perimeter shots, but because of that lack of coverage, they expose the middle of the ice.
Solid check to slow him down. Loose puck, and he's in on the line. Feeds it over. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Pizza Rolls take possession in the defensive end. Oh, my goodness, what a hit! Routine pass save made by Lehman.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly. Well, that hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
New York's been rewarded early in this one by putting lots of pucks on net. The Canadians win the draw here in their own end. They get it out of the defensive end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Backes. And there's the save. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
New York's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. The Canadians win the faceoff at center. And now he moves it to Gill. Intercepted at center by Rush. Slides it across to Dobson. From center, they get into the attacking area. Here's a short pass to Backes. Montreal's got the puck. New York's got possession at center. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Gill. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
That's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
And we'll reset things after that icing.
Hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. You got to find ways to win the puck battles, and this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. New York's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Moves it quickly over to Bolduc. Takes a shot. You'll need more than that to beat him. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Delayed penalty looming. Montreal's playing it from the side. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Gilmore's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck. All day long, get to the box.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Now a quick pass to Dobson. To Dobson again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making things
so they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
While using the advantage of having extra ice available why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Puts it on net. Glove save. The Canadians scoop it up along the boards. Here's a shot from the top. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Montreal's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe, but this game is close. They can get another one. They can get right back in it.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Canadians going to work on offense. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Montreal's still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Takes the pass to the offensive zone. Shot goes up, both irons.
Montreal still behind in this game. They had an opportunity to cut into the lead. Everyone thought they had it. The arms went up on the bench, but
oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Here's a chance. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. Sends the pass over. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Pritchard two's up because the second period's about to go down. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number two. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Montreal's got to be happy with the opening frame, James. I mean, they manage the puck. They own possession time. They just have to find a way to convert. They're trailing by one. If they can do that, they'll claw their way back in.
And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Gilmore's getting called for tripping.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
New York's looking to break out. Just gets enough to keep it out. Moves the puck. The Canadians carry it along the wall. And it's a quick pass to Thompson. What a steal in his own end. Avoids Kukic. Oh, he got tackled by Raymond.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have.
And we are tied after that power is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
Quick pass over to Cheese. Gives him a choke with that hit. And now he angles it across to Thompson. He got all of that one. The Pizza Rolls have it from their own end. Across the line from center. Sends a pass over. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's really a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Anderson. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it across. Raymond's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a tie game. Montreal's got the win off that draw.
Doug's been winning the matchup in the middle on the faceoff. This is a stat you want to be ahead in because your team starts with the puck.
Oh, did you hear that collision? Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. The Canadians carry it along the wall. New York's got possession of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Driving right to the front. From the point, looks like something happened. And that's wide of the net. And he passes it up ahead to Backus. Drills him. Oh, big-time hit on the play.
Well, it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Clears it ahead, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Big-time stop there. The Pizza Rolls get a hold of the puck in their own end. He slides it quickly to Backus. Picked up along the wall by Anderson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Anderson. And he takes the pass. To his teammate. No room for that one to get through. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now it's grabbed by Gill. Oh, and the anchor is dropped on that hit. And not much on that one. Holtruch's got it in the defensive end. Uses the force on that hit. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. The next goal will be a critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the third. Along the half wall with the puck. Play blown dead, let's get the call. Backus delivers a hit in the numbers, and boarding is the call as a result.
Well, it's going to be a 2-minute minor for boarding here, James, and I think it's a good call. It's a dangerous play, it's over-aggressive, and it needed to be called.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Passes it over. Turns him away. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. He got all of that hit. Anderson's got control of the puck in the corner. Clearing attempt. Blocked at the line and kept in.
You can see it in the body language. The PK unit knows that they need to do a better job. You retrieve it, you got to get it down the ice. Instead, now you're a tired group trying to ward off a potent offensive power play.
Puck clears the zone. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up.
Oh, here we go. You knew that was coming.
Tempers are flaring now. You don't shoot that puck after the whistle unless you're sending a message. And you know, James, that you're going to have to answer for it.
And this one's over.
He's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off.
Backus is up and ready to go.
Still tied here as the power play fails to come up with a goal.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Wagner's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
He's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Pizza Rolls win it in the defensive zone. New York's in on the offensive attack now. And it's turned aside by Logan. And they keep the pressure on.
I love the calm and poise to this play. I mean, he's not waving his stick around. He kind of surprises his opponent right here. And it's that catches his opponent off guard and disrupts the play.
Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
From point blank. Fantastic save.
Wagner's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
Montreal's got the puck in their own end. And the officials waving off icing here. He got all of that one. Oh, that's a good hit. Here's a shot. Off the glove. Passes over to Rust. Quick shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one, and I expect to see him out here again. Jackson's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
There's an injection of energy with that hit. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Jackson's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James. But if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. Dobson's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Dobson. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. possession in their own end. Takes a shot. Turns it aside with the glove.
Back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Thompson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Picked up along the boards by Rust. With possession along the wall. Dishes it off. And that carries off a stick. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Slides it over with pace to Anderson. And now he tries to get it across to Backes. Slides the puck down low. New York's got it behind the net. The Canadians gain possession in their own end. Anderson's got it against the boards. That's blocked. Sees the stick handling in his own zone. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit and it just took me off guard.
And a great save.
Read this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Duke's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Comes up with the block. Denied by the goaltender.
Wagner's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. That's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Pizza Wars look to start the transition game. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Taken by Anderson. Look at that. There's the horn, and we are still evened up. That means we got a little bonus time. OT action is just around the corner. Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. All right, get your sudden death OT pools going. Get your social media predictions. Overtime is underway, people. And they'll go the other way with it. Grabbed along the board by Rust. And that pass is redirected. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Back is off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, such a tough penalty to take in overtime when the pressure is on, James. Now they've got to try to survive this and extend the game.
What an opportunity looming as they go back to work on the power play.
Oh, James, a power play in overtime. Who's going to be the hero in this one?
Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit. Denied by Raymond. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Huge steal in his own end. Jesus lugging the puck. And they send it down the ice. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Here's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Dobson's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot! Can't get it to go. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Certainly the right guy to put out there in overtime, James. I mean, he is just igniting his team right now. Look at that pulsating hit. You have to have the ability to do it, but also to drive play, create an energy to attack in this overtime.
Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Oh, he'll feel that one. Oh, that didn't work off the boards.
He recognized the space in behind the defender, tried to sidestep, but didn't work.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
A critical draw here. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Gave it a stick, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Anderson's got it in the offensive zone. For the win! Oh, we are still tied. What a stop! Back to the point it goes. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Looking to end it. Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession, you want to keep the pressure on, because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net, because, man, he needs a rest.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that.
Backes is not a popular player in this building right now after injuring their player, and the crowd is going to let him know it.
Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. It's EASHL playoff action where one team will try to avoid elimination. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. Puck is dropped in. Here we go in this playoff contest. Look out. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Shakes off the coverage. Right on the doorstep. And that one's turned away. The Pizza Wolves will play it in their own end. And he takes the feed. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he gets in the lane to block that. Sends it ahead to Gill. Moves the puck along the half wall.
it from his own end. From the right side, they gain the zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Puck grab by Farkas. The Fire Chickens have it now. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And he loses control here. Gilmore's got the puck. Stopped with ease. Here he is with the backhander. Picks up the puck. And down it goes as the puck goes free. That opportunity is rejected. The Fire Chickens will play from the defensive zone. Goes right to the crease. Takes the puck off the outside of the iron. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. The Fire Chickens win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Ike's got him along the wing. Blocked in traffic. Puck picked up by Williams. Quick pass across to Lee. Here's an offensive chance. Puck scooped up by MacArthur. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Knocked away in the offensive zone.
As a former defender, I know this play is not easy because you're sick. You have to know exactly how long it is, and you have to kind of surprise your opponent when you outreach it to try and disrupt the play.
Slides it across. And that's deflected off someone in front. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Raymond.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And now it's grabbed by Williams. The pizza roll's taken along the wall. Slides the puck down low. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Here in the late going of the frame, the game is still scoreless. Off the draw, they take possession. MacArthur's got the puck in his own zone. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. On the backhand. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Wagner. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.